Credit, by user, Moonrider257812. Title, would you enjoy having a clingy fluffy affectionate cat as your pet? Why or why not? Comment by Soggy Job, I currently own two clingy cats. One likes to be held like a human baby, and will literally jump into my arms to get what she wants. The other goes into full panic mode as I get ready to go to work, and does everything in his power to stop that from happening. They both sleep with or on or under me at night. One will be Little Spoon and lay her head on my bottom arm while my top arm hugs her. She purrs herself to sleep like that. Wouldn't change it for anything. Reply by Valentine's 450,140, lucky. Reply by Shabamboozled, so nice my cat just likes to claw and bite me. I've treated her like the most delicate fragile thing. Had her since she was just a kitten and I know she's not traumatized. 16 years I've owned a cat who hates me and everyone else. Can't get rid of her though, love her too much. Unrequited love from a cat. Comment by the Stranger 88, yes, cat snuggles are top tier. Reply by Whitey Fisk, only downside is when they move their head and you wake up from whiskers to the face, not that different from waking up to a cold dog's nose though. Our chubby one is like holding a big bag of jelly though, so it's worth it. Comment by Faceth, just adopted my first cat ever this week. So far he's surprisingly clingy, an absolute sweetheart, and he makes little noises at me when he thinks I'm not giving him enough attention. He watches me do everything, waits outside the bathroom door for me, and always sleeps in my bed with me. The shelter we adopted him from said his old family abandoned him outside when they moved. He's a 6-year-old cat, so he's had trouble getting adopted. Most people only want to adopt a cat that's a kitten still or under 3 years old. I thought he would take a while to warm up to me and my apartment, but he's been affectionate and comfortable since the day I brought him home. So far the only downside is that, if I shut my bedroom door, he immediately runs to my door and yells at me until I let him in, only to leave again 30 seconds later. I think he just likes knowing where I am at all times, lol. If I didn't have overbearing roommates that made me want to shut my door all the time, this wouldn't be a problem, so it isn't his fault, sad face. Overall he's a little angel and I wouldn't give him up for anything. He also makes stupid sounds when he sleeps. 1010 cat. Comment by Cadnapla Collector, another one. Sure. Reply by Red College, stay the hell away from my cats with that username. Comment by Bloopdup, I had one of those once. She was abandoned way too young and had possibly suffered some brain damage because I have never met a cat with less control over its motor skills. That idea of cats being athletic and graceful. Not this cat. The idea of cats being reserved and judging you from afar, definitely not this cat. More than once I would wake up from a nap on the couch and this cat blocking my airways with her ass. Sometimes she would just curl up directly on my face. When she wanted to cuddle, which was all the time, she would keep tossing and turning on top of me for minutes and purring so loudly and being almost frantic. I have no doubt that if she could, she would have crawled into my ribcage and curled up next to my heart. She was desperate for safety and comfort all the time, and she loved everybody madly the minute she met them. She would lick my face until my cheek was red and raw. When she finally did calm down, she would sleep in my arms, and she loved it when she got squeezed. The tighter my grip on her, the easier she fell asleep and the frantic desperation chilled out. Very, very sweet cat. Very, very stupid and very, very annoying, but I still loved her. It wasn't her fault that she was a total mess. We ended up having to move. Life plans completely flipped on their head and we couldn't find an apartment where we were allowed to have pets, so we rehomed her with a bunch of ridiculously sweet girls who lived in a collective housing situation. We knew our chaotic good kitty would get lots of love from these girls and that it was good for her to have plenty of moms who could satisfy her need for love and comfort. Happy ending for that little brain damaged kitten. Comment by Tadadamar, I've never had a cat before, but no, I would definitely love a sweet, affectionate kitty if I had one.